Welcome to Anjan Yoga. Your support and appreciation is always welcome. Feel free to like, share, and comment. You can also support my work with a little donation or a contribution through buymeacoffee.com.
All right, we're starting this class lying down on the ground, just breathing nice and easy for the first half a minute. Keep your belts close by, you will need them really soon. And let's start. Straight legs. Beginning with Pavan Muktasana, fingers interlocked, right knee up, and don't pull too hard, very gentle, it's just the beginning. Pulling that knee down towards the right shoulder. Not too far out to the side, just not in front of the chest. Release. Fingers interlocked, left knee up, hold on, and pull. Flat back, relax shoulders down on the ground. Do not hunch your shoulders off. And neutral neck. Release. Both knees bent, feet flat on the ground. Grab hold of your belts and right leg up. Right leg up in the belt. Hold on for a few seconds. And if and as you're comfortable, slowly start straightening that left leg along the ground. Change. Left leg up in the belt. Right foot down. Wait. And now right leg straight along the mat. No need to pull too hard. We're just starting. All this is a preparation, so you really don't have to try too much. Right knee bent, left leg release. Keep the belt aside for a moment. Next posture, reclining butterfly. Soles of the feet touch, arms back. Now, if you don't like keeping arms back overhead, you're welcome to just keep them out to the side. And really letting go over here. You're not trying to do anything. Just allow those thighs to fall out to the side, and that's it. Take advantage of the breath in this position. The shape of the back, the shape of the rib cage here enables you to breathe or at least inhale nice and deep. Beautiful. Release that. Knees up. Take your belt again. Right leg up in the belt, but this time holding only with the right hand. Only one hand. Left arm out to the side. Left leg straight on the ground. And then only as much as you can, right leg to the side there. Don't force it. And you're welcome to rest your elbow, your upper arm down there on the ground. That gives you a little bit of rest, not pulling too hard. Gently, right leg back up to the center. Release. Left leg up. Use your belt if you need it, holding only with the right hand or only with the left hand. Right leg straight on the ground. And then left leg out to the side. Come back to the center. Release that left leg. Keep your belt aside. You won't need it for a moment. Next posture. Simple reclining twist. Fingers interlocked under your head. Knees bent, feet together. Shift your hips a little to the left and then drop both your knees to the right. Inhale back up. Get your hips to the center. Shift your hips a little to the right. And then drop both your knees down to the left. Inhale back up to the center, hips to the center, release your hands and wait here. Now, shift your hips a little to the right, feet a little to the right, and right leg up. Now, if you want, you can use the belt and hold on only with the left hand, right arm out to the side. But otherwise, if you think that's too much, you're welcome to not hold the foot at all. Left leg straight on the ground, breathe in and exhale, twist over to the left. Right leg traveling to the left. Inhale back up. Release the leg. Knees bent. Hips a little to the left this time. Left leg straight up. Holding onto the belt with the right hand only. Left arm to the side, right leg straight on the ground. Breathe in and exhale, twisting to the right this time. Remember, if it's too much, just let the belt go. Inhale back up. Release the belt. Keep it aside. You won't need it anymore. And very gently drop to the side. Help yourself up and get onto your knees. Toes pointing back. Kneeling. Inhale, arms up and really less with this one. Breathe in, reach up for the ceiling and push the hips slightly forward, a very gentle backward curve. Really less. We're not trying to do anything too deep. Inhale, return to center, hands down to the ground, lie down. Right hand forward, left hand near your chest. Inhaling, right arm, left leg up. We're not trying to go too high. Down, change, left hand forward, right hand near your chest. Inhale, up, absolutely straight leg. Even if you're doing less, that's okay. And down, release. Forehead on the ground, relax, let it go. Using your hands, help yourself up. Surya Namaskars. Come on up to the front of the mat. Really simple Surya Namaskar 1. Feet together, palms together. Release, let it go. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, forward bend. Left leg back, knee touching the ground. Lift the back knee and plank. Down to the mat, knees, chest and chin. Inhale, chest up in cobra. Exhale, hips back in down dog. Left foot forward, right knee touch. Forward bend. And breathing in, up and behind. Straighten, let it go. Continue up. Forward bend down. Right leg back, knee touch. Lift off and plank. To the mat, knees, chest, chin. Chest up, cobra. Down dog. Right foot forward, left knee touch. Forward bend. And breathing in, up and behind. Straighten, release. Namaskar 2. Now remember, if you don't like the up dog, you can always do a cobra. That's okay. Inhale, up and back. Forward bend down. Left leg back straight. Plank, straight line. If possible, chaturanga down, low plank. Flipping the feet upward facing dog. Gently pushing the hips back, down dog. Left forward, right leg straight. Forward bend. Inhale, up and behind. Straighten, let go. Inhale up. Exhale down. Right leg straight. Plank. Low plank. Up dog. Down dog. Right leg forward. Forward bend. Inhale, up and back. Straighten and release. Now we do Namaskar 1 again, but with a difference. Considering that this class is all about trishulasana, the trident, let's do something which really prepares the hips for that. All you're doing is Namaskar 1, but with the feet apart. So when you do the lunge, your foot will be outside your hand, feet apart, wider than your shoulders, slightly wider. So let's say about mat width is good enough for everyone. Begin. Palms together, feet apart. And release. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, hands down inside the feet. Left leg all the way back, knee touch. Everything else is the same. Plank. To the ground, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Left foot outside the hand, right knee touch. Right foot outside the hand, forward bend. And breathing in, up and back. Straighten, let go. Last one for the day. Inhale up. Forward bend down. Hands inside. Right leg back, knee touch. Plank. 8 pointed. Cobra. Down dog, slow. Right foot outside the hand. Left foot outside the hand, fold over. Breathing in, up and behind. Straighten and release. Wonderful stuff. Time to start practice. Come to the front of your mat. We'll begin from here. Breathe in. Fold over. Left leg all the way back. Back foot flat. Inhale, come on up into warrior two just for a second. And exhale, right hand down to the ground inside the foot, left arm up or left arm forward if you like. Inhale up all the way. Face the side and keep your feet apart. Hands on your hips, breathe in. You're facing the side now. Exhale, maybe 1/3, maybe halfway forward. That's it. You're not going any lower than this for now. Strong legs looking slightly forward at the ground. Hands on the ground, breathe in. And keeping your hips where they are, you're not moving your hips. It's like you're doing a down dog only with the body. Extend or walk your hands forward. Keep your hips where they are. Your hips are still in line with your heels. Slow, come into half up. Exhale, hands on hips. Inhale, up. Wait here for a moment. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands on hips at a very gentle backward curve, very less. Enough. Inhale, come to neutral. And let's do all of that on the other side. Turning the left foot 90 degrees. Inhale, arms up. Sit in warrior two for a moment. And from there, go into side angle posture. Right arm up or right arm forward. Use a block if you need it. Inhale back up, facing the side, hands on your hips. Remember, toes are pointing absolutely in the same direction as your chest for now. Hands on your hips, breathe in, breathing out, maybe 1/4, maybe 1/3, maybe halfway. Elbows pointing up to the ceiling. Active thighs. Hands on the ground. Inhale, look forward. And exhale, slide or walk your hands forward like a down dog, but only with the body, only with the torso. Do not let your hips come forward at all. Slow, walk your hands back into half up, hands on hips. Inhale up, wait there for a second. And once more, arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, hands on hips, push your hips forward, slight backward curve. And that's enough. Come on up. Bend your knees, turn your heels in, and jump or shuffle together. Wonderful. Next cycle, very similar, but now you're doing a triangle. Come to the front of your mat, and we'll start from here. Right leg forward, left leg back. So the distance in between your feet is a little shorter than the last time, just a little less than the last time. Inhale, arms up. Trikonasana, triangle. Tuck the hip in, go forward and down. You're welcome to start easy with the ankle or something. Use a block if you need it. And only if you want, right hand down to the ground. But today you're taking the hand inside the leg, if at all. Inhale back up, face the side, hands on your waist. Breathe in, toes pointing absolutely forward where you're facing. Breathe in and exhale nice and slow. You can trail your hands down your legs and then finally get them to the ground in a half up position. Now, if it's too strong for you, you're welcome to bend your knees a bit over here. Breathe in, breathe out, bend your elbows, walk your hands back, one hand at a time, nice and slow. And you're hoping, it may not happen, to get the top of your head to the floor. Prasarita Paduttanasana. Feet apart, forward bend. Inhale, half up. Exhale, hands on hips. Inhale all the way up. And for a very short time, arms up. Exhale, hands on hips. Curve back. Very gentle, please. And release. Changing sides. Left foot turns 90 degrees. Triangle on the left leg. Arms up. Tuck the hip in. Go forward and down. And if you're going to the ground, remember today it's hand inside the foot. Inside the leg, not behind it. Wonderful. Inhale back up. Facing the side, hands on hips. Inhale. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, look up. Bend your knees if you have to. Walk your hands back, 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 trying to get the top of your head to the floor. Inhale, half up. Exhale, hands on hips. Inhale all the way up. Release hands, arms up to the ceiling for a second. Hands on hips. Push your hip forward, curve back, very less. And that's enough. Straighten up. Knees bent, heels turning inward. Jump or shuffle together. And relax. Shake your butt a little bit. Beautiful work. Okay, now since we did Prasaritapad, now we'll focus on it for a while. And what we'll do is we'll start with really wide feet, just like you did. And then we'll get the feet closer and closer, which means it gets a little harder as the feet get closer. Now, when your feet are getting closer, maybe the forward bend is a little too difficult for you, in which case, bend your knees, no problem at all. Let's start, please. Feet quite wide, wider than usual. Breathe in, fold over, hands down to the ground with an exhale. And only as much as you can, walk your hands back, try and take your forehead or the top of your head down to the ground. Half up. Now from here itself, it's going to get harder. Feet a little closer together. Just shuffle them in one step, no more than that. Breathe in, look ahead. Walk your hands back and fold again. Trying to get the top of your head to the ground this time. Half up. And here's the final one. Remember, you can bend your knees. Shuffle the feet a little closer in, just a bit. Bend your knees, hold on to the heels from outside. So your forearms are outside your shins. On the exhale, pull yourself down. And only if you can, straight legs. Bent knees is still okay. Wonderful stuff. Half up. Now, we're releasing the easy way. We're being a little careful over here. From here itself, knees bent, heels turning in. One hand on your thigh, other hand on your thigh. Come on all the way up and very gently shuffle together. Beautiful stuff. That's done. Feet slightly apart. Hands on hips, elbows pointing back. Inhale, chest up in a tiny curve back. Not much. Strong legs. Return to center and change. Okay, now here comes the fun bit. We're doing a Shir Angushtasana variation 2, which is basically a head to big toe posture. Variation 2, which means it's a forward facing one. It's a lunge. It's a lunge variation. That's all it is. But the difficult thing is after that, we'll try and imitate the same shape while standing up, and that's where it gets tricky. Anyway, let's prepare. And these are last two standing postures, not too long here. Inhale, exhale, fold over, left leg all the way back, back knee touching the ground. Now, before you do anything else, right foot outside the hand, so shuffle that right foot out. Now, left forearm to the ground. If possible, right forearm to the ground. And if you're still okay, elbows a little forward, forehead down. Slow, one hand at a time. Come on up. Lift up the back knee, move into a down dog. Left foot forward, outside the hand, right knee touch. Breathe in, right forearm down. Wait, left forearm down. Elbows forward, forehead down if you can. Slow look up, one hand at a time. Lift off the back knee, step into your down dog, shake about a little bit. And now step forward, very gently with bent knees. Inhale, come on up. Okay, now that same sort of shape you're trying to do while standing up, so it is quite tricky. We're not doing Pavan Muktasana, all right? Now, the biggest safety tip that I can give you here is your standing leg, you're going to be on one leg, your standing leg can be bent, all right? Completely okay with it. In fact, we'll start that way. Do not force yourself to straighten that standing leg. But remember, with the raised leg, your knee is over here beside you, close to the armpit, and your foot is facing forward. We are not trying to straighten the raised leg at all. Let's do this. Bent knees. Yeah, bent knees. Yeah, that's right. This will help. Right knee up, close to your chest. Perfect. Right hand forward, hold the outside of the foot. Now, bending your elbow, pull your knee into your armpit, sole of the foot facing forward. Good. And only if you can, left leg straight. Left knee bent, right foot release, and let it go. Let's do the other side. Knees bent. Yeah, this will really help. This bent knee really helps. Left knee up, close to your chest. Left hand forward, hold the outside of the foot. And remember, when you pull the knee back, your elbow goes above the shin there. You're trying to face the foot to the front of the room. And only if you can, right leg straight. Right knee bent, release the foot and relax. Beautiful stuff. Lie down for some time. Standing posture's done. Okay, that's enough rest. Cross your shins, hold on to the feet, roll up into seated position, and then sit with your legs spread apart. Now, we're doing Upavista Konasana, seated angle pose or seated open angle pose as it's called. We're going to do quite a few variations of this. For the first one, open your legs apart as much as you find possible, and we'll start with the hands behind, just giving you a chance to really get that lower back and hip placed correctly. Now, if your toes are falling back like this, if your feet are falling backward, if they're pointing back, that probably means that you've tilted from the hip. So, toes, kneecaps, looking up at the ceiling, pointing up to the ceiling. Use your hands and straighten your back. Fine. That seems to work. Hands on the ground. Remember, it's a forward tilt of the pelvis. Bit by bit, come a little further forward. If you can, elbows to the ground. If you can, forehead to the ground. And for some of us, chest on the ground as well. Not for everyone, of course, only if you can. Using your hands, push half up and wait for a moment. Now, in the same position, going sideways, right hand inside the shin. Now, you're not turning to face the ground, your chest is facing the side. Right hand inside the shin, left arm up beside your ear. And remember, you use this right hand to take care of yourself as well, not just to direct you, but also to add a safety mechanism to the movement. Very slow. A little to the right, a little to the right, a little more, and grab only if you can. Release the top hand, gently push that bottom hand into the ground and help yourself up. Beautiful. Left hand on the ground, inside the knee, inside the shin, right arm up. And exhale, very slow, traveling towards the left foot. Grabbing only if you can. Chest facing the side, not turning in towards the ground. You're welcome to do less. Gentle release, pushing that bottom hand, come on up. Hands down, lean back a little bit, and then drag your heels together. Drag them, don't lift them, drag them. Shake about a bit. And let's go again. Second attempt. Legs apart, but a little closer than before, so not too far. Yeah, not as much as you can manage. Hands on the ground. Now, because the legs are closer, going forward is going to be a little harder. You're welcome to do less. Breathe in, breathe out, down. Or should I say forward and down, not just down. Maybe a little more. Maybe you've got your forehead down. Maybe you've got your chest down. Inhale, half up, that's more than enough. And sit up straight. Now, and this is the reason why we asked you to get your legs a little closer. Turn your chest and face the right foot. Inhale, left arm up, left hand forward, grab the foot from outside. If you can't reach the foot, just grab your shin. It doesn't matter. Really doesn't matter. Now, right hand on top of that, cross grab. Bending your elbows outward, exhale and fold over the right leg. Okay, normal grab. Inhale, half up. Exhale, release. Face forward for a moment. Changing sides. Turn to face the left foot. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, right hand, holding the foot or the shin from outside. Now, cross grab. And the reason we do the cross grab, it's not a very traditional thing. The reason we do it is to make sure that your shoulders are level. On the exhale, bending your elbows out, folding over the left leg. Undo the crossed hands. Inhale, half up, and release. Come back to the center. Okay, wait, now comes the strongest one. Feet about shoulder width apart or slightly wider than shoulders. Now, because this is a bit much, you're welcome to bend your knees. All right, you're really welcome to bend your knees. Only if you can, straight legs. Careful here. Feet about shoulder width apart. Inhale, arms up. Go forward, hold the feet from outside. Breathe in, look up. And breathe out, bend over, fold over. And what you're hoping to do is get your forehead to the ground. Inhale, half up. Release. And relax. Yeah, just relax. Let it go. Okay, that's it. We're here. We've come to our final posture. Now, let me demonstrate this first and then we'll do it all together. For the purpose of demonstration, I'll use my left leg so that you can see it. And there's a couple of important things you need to focus on, right? Trishulasana, the trident. Now, it's quite strong, so feel free to stop at any stage you like. And I'll, of course, mention the stages as we go. So just watching for now, don't do it. I'll demonstrate with the left leg. Start in a down dog, really relax your lower back. Left foot all the way forward. Now, first things first, you need to shuffle this left foot slightly outward, not completely. All right, so not all the way here. That's too much. Just a little bit. Let's say where your hand was. Okay, so just a little out. Second, you need to get this knee behind the heel. So you need to elongate the position, taking the right knee further back. There we go. That knee not in line with the heel anymore. Okay, now you need to start the working aspect. Breathe in, fold over, and try and get your shoulder underneath that left thigh. Your hands are like in a wide push up sort of position. Now, if this is all you can do, that's fine. We're not going to the ground. If this is all you can do, that's okay. Right knee up, and maybe you'll stop here. If you want to take it one stage ahead, get onto your fingertips. And if you want to do the complete thing, it's arms out to the side. All right. And that is trishulasana. Quite a strong one. Okay, let's do this. Get into your down dog. We'll start with the right leg. Shake about a bit, relax your lower back. Move your hips side to side if you like that. And let's go. Right foot all the way forward, left knee touch. Right foot slightly outward, not too much. Shuffle it slightly out. Second stage, left knee further back, so that your right knee is no longer above the heel, it's behind the heel. Okay, now get your right arm in front of you and go down to the ground with your chest, right arm under the right thigh. And if you want to wait here, you're welcome. If possible, left leg straight. Only if possible, don't force a thing. Maybe onto fingertips. And for just a few seconds, arms out to the side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. That's it. Back knee touching the ground. Free yourself from that mess. Yeah, that's quite a mess. Free yourself nice and gentle and lift back into a down dog. Left foot all the way forward, right knee touch. Left foot a little outward, not too much. Right knee further back, as much as you can go. Okay, breathe in. Chest traveling to the ground. You got to get that left arm out of the way and chest facing the ground. Go down. Hands in like a wide push up. If you like, right leg straight. Okay, maybe hands on fingertips. And finally, arms out to the side, fly. That's it. Hands down, right knee touch, release. And that's it. That was the aim of today's practice. Gently moving back into a down dog. Shake, shake. And lie down on the ground. Forehead down. Relax for a while. Everything from here is a close up. It's to help you come back into neutral. First resting posture. Easy cobra on your forearms. That's it. Nothing more than this. Release. Then come up onto your hands and knees. The cat pose, curved back looking up, hold it for a while. Don't keep moving, hold it. Do the hunch just for a few seconds. Drop your head, hunch your shoulders, tail tucked in. Release. Knees together, big toes touch, heels apart. So knees are together, big toes touch, but heels are apart. You're not joining them. Keep them apart. And sit on your heels. Vajrasana. Really simple. Now, if your knees don't like this, you're welcome to touch your hands to the ground so that there's less weight on your knees, or you can just avoid this altogether. But otherwise, we're waiting here for some time. Now, because we're doing this specifically to relax the hips from all that excess opening that we've had going on, I'll ask you to make it a little active, very subtle, very subtle. Push your thighs or squeeze your thighs into each other. Very subtle. Don't squeeze too hard. We don't want any cramps. And stop, relax, stop the squeeze. Hands on the ground. Right thigh crossing over the left. Really close to each other, not like a figure four. Keep your blocks close by. You might want them for this. Now, separate your feet further apart. Now, if you're using a block, you need to take the block back with you and sit on the block, and that is safer for your knee if you have a knee issue. Otherwise, hips down on the ground and just stay here, Gomukhasan. There is an arm variation to this as well, but we're not doing it today. Just really keep your feet in their position, maybe even by holding on like I am. What you're hoping to achieve is your knees, right knee on top of the other, and right knee not pointing up to the ceiling, but pointing forward. That's what you're hoping to achieve. Perfect, exactly that. Breathe in, breathe out, lean forward, get onto your hands. Take that right leg away and place it behind the left. Thighs as close to each other as possible, feet apart, very slow, walking back with or without your blocks, sitting on the ground or sitting on a block, hands helping, or rather, let's say right hand helping that right foot to stay in place. Because you'll notice, especially on a slippery surface, that left foot will kick out to the side. So hold on to it, stay there. Beautiful stuff. Come on forward, let go of those legs, and lie down on your belly. That's it, we're done with class. Lying down. First, forehead facing the ground. So, forehead on your palms, you're facing the ground. Next, arms beside you, turn your head to the right. Slow, turn your head to the left. Okay, very gently, palms on the ground. Help yourself up onto hands and knees. Stay here with an absolutely neutral back for some time, neutral neck, no hunching, no curving. Tuck your toes under. Lift your hips up like a bent knee down dog. Step forward but keep the feet apart. And pushing your hands just above your knees, keeping your knees bent, come into this half up position with straight arms, elbows locked out. Now, you really want straight arms over here so that there's absolutely no work being done by your back. And don't worry if your shoulders hunch a bit, it's okay. Now, bend your knees a little more, dropping your hips down. And inhale up, release. Feet apart, eyes open for the first few seconds. And if you're feeling all right, feet together, palms together, breathe in, breathe out, bow.